Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm Charlie. On today's episode, I'm going to be showing y'all how to make my delicious smothered cabbage with smoked turkey necks in it. Now, we first start off by taking the smoked turkey necks and we let them cook until they're nice and tender. In the process, the turkey necks are going to turn that liquid into a nice, concentrated, and flavorful broth, which we pretty much reduce all the way until there's just a little bit left. Then after that, we remove the turkey necks because they're already cooked, and then we add the seasonings. And then we add the cabbage into 3 separate stages. Then we add the turkey necks back in and we just let it cook down until that cabbage is done. And there you have it. Now this dish is great. You can serve it over rice. You could have it with cornbread on the side. It serves close to about 4 to 6 people. And it's perfect for New Year or just about any occasion. Absolutely delicious. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, here's all what y'all gonna need to make y'all smothered cabbage with turkey necks. Let's get started with our ingredients. You'll need 4 pounds by weight of cabbage. You can also double the recipe if you want to serve more people. And along with that, you will need 3 pounds of smoked turkey necks. Now if you can't find this, you can use any other type of smoked meat if you like. You will also need some salted butter. And for your seasonings, you'll need some Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning, Chef Paul Padon's Vegetable Magic, and I'll have the link to where you can purchase these in the description box. And lastly, you will need 1 yellow onion and some garlic. And there we have it. Alright, let's get straight to it. So I'm going to go ahead and get started by chopping up 1 yellow onion. Alright, here I have 2 large cloves of garlic. And I'm going to chop the garlic up until it is minced. Alright, here I have a head of cabbage right here. Now this is pretty large. This is 4 pounds of cabbage that I have here. Just go ahead and cut the cabbage in half. I'm going to just cut it into quarter pieces. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the cabbage quarter. You just want to pay attention to where the core is on the cabbage. And I'm going to just slant it. I'm going to just take my knife and cut it on a slant. And there you go, core removed. Simple. Now I'm going to take my cabbage and I'm going to just cut it up. I like to cut it in strips, very similar to how I cut my collard greens. Cut it like that. There you go. Now once done, you're going to take the cabbage and you're going to place it into this large bowl here. Alright, now I'm going to add my cabbage into this mesh strainer here. I'm going to add a little bit at a time. And I'm going to just rinse it off with cold water. Make sure you rinse it off good, because cabbage sometimes have dirt on it, so you make sure you rinse it really good. Preheat your fire to medium heat. Alright, let's get started with the turkey necks. So in this large pot I have 2 quarts of simmering water, and here I have my turkey necks. I let them sit out for about an hour so that we can come to room temperature. And I'm going to just go ahead and add them right on in there. Now I'm going to go ahead and cover this, and I'm going to let this simmer for 2 hours. Alright y'all, it's been about 2 hours now. And as y'all can see, most of the liquid has been evaporated. We do have some left. So there is some liquid left over. The turkey necks should be nice and tender, literally almost falling off the bone, okay? So for now, I'm going to go ahead and remove the turkey necks out of here and place them in this bowl here. Oh, see, look, it's falling apart literally. Cover that. I forgot I gotta let that. Now you want to make sure that you cover your turkey necks with aluminum foil so that way they can stay warm. All right. All right. Here we have our liquid mixture for our cabbage. Now into that, I'm gonna just add about a tablespoon of salted butter in there. I'm gonna just let that melt. All right. Now I'm gonna add a cup and a half of chopped yellow onion. And I'm going to just give this a quick stir. And as As you can see, that's becoming nice and caramelized already. Now I'm going to let this saute for about 5 minutes, stirring occasionally. Alright, next up I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of chopped garlic. And for the rest of the seasonings, I'm going to add about a half a teaspoon of Tony Chachere's grilled seasoning and about 1 teaspoon of Chef Paul Prudhomme's vegetable magic. That's a mighty big teaspoon I added in. Now I'm going to just go ahead and give this a quick stir. Oh, look, it's turning out beautifully. Yes, 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 yes. Alright, now I'm going to add the first half of the cabbage in there. Now I'm going to fill it up almost to the top. Now I'm going to go ahead and cover this. And I'm going to let this simmer for about 5 minutes or until the cabbage cooks down, stirring occasionally. Alright, it's been about 5 minutes now. And as you can see, the cabbage has cooked down. Exactly what we want. And as you can see, the liquid is still down there from the turkey necks. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and add some more cabbage in here. This is the second half. We got a little bit more we got to do. Now I'm going to go ahead and cover this. And I'm going to let this simmer for about 5 minutes or until the cabbage cooks down, stirring occasionally. Alright, it's been about 5 minutes now. Now I'm going to add the third and final amount of cabbage in here. It's not really that much left. Now I'm going to go ahead and cover this. And I'm going to let this simmer for about 5 minutes, stirring occasionally. Alright, it's been about 5 minutes now. The cabbage has cooked down, as you can see here. Now, this is the final process right here. And I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more seasoning. We'll sprinkle about a half to 1 teaspoon of Tony Chachere's. Just a little bit. And about 1 teaspoon of the Chef Paul Prudhomme's vegetable magic. Come on, bro. You added like 4 teaspoons in there. And next up, we're going to add our turkey necks. Got some juices in the bowl, add that in there too. Nothing but good flavor. Yes, yes, yes. Now I'm going to go ahead and give this a quick stir. You want to make sure you put the turkey necks toward the bottom. Now I'm going to go ahead and cover this. I'm going to let this simmer for about 15 minutes, stirring occasionally. Alright, it's been about 15 minutes now. And the cabbage with the smoked turkey necks is done. Turn your fire off. Now for some quick tips, don't serve your cabbage right away. Wait for about 45 minutes to an hour before serving so that way the flavors can settle and increase. Also, for best results, you can serve this the very next day so that way the flavors can settle and increase overnight and it'll be much better tasting the very next day. And that's about it. Alright, now it's time to go eat and take a bite. Ooh, the flavor profile of this is outstanding. You have the flavor of those turkey necks and the seasons that we've added, the flavor of the cabbage as well. And then the turkey neck so tender, falling off the bone. Delicious. Oh. Whew. Now it would be nice if I had a piece of cornbread on the side. Now, right. So, give the recipe a try. Hey y'all, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like my channel, hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell button if you want to be notified of my videos. I have an official website for all of my recipes, including this fabulous smothered cabbage with turkey necks in it. You can go to www.charliethecookandrews.com. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Charlie the Cook Andrews. Now on Twitter you have to add the hashtag and then Charlie the Cook Andrews. So until next time, take care, and I hope you all have a great day. Peace.